everyone. Welcome back to the Game Pack channel. So today we're doing something different, right? We're running through the nominees for the Game Awards, and it's me, Wendy Hoops, aka Hoops, and a friend who's not used to being in front of the camera. So first of all, thank you for coming on, Kiko. Say hi.
I'm not used to being in front of the camera, and you can tell. So, but hi.
Yes, we can tell. Introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kaelo. I love video games. That is my alternative life when I'm not doing what I'm doing from 9 to 5.
Nice. And who's that guy on the table that we obviously cannot miss? Who's that guy?
He's just a regular stormtrooper. I typically just have a couple of stuff on my table, but this guy features today, so.
Awesome. So let's get right into it now. So Game Awards are here. It's in less than 8 days, I think. It's on the 10th of December for me. On the 9th, to run through just to see, what's going on with the nominees, right? So I'm just going to share my screen really quickly to get us started.
Super.
Awesome. So first thing, right, before we even get into it, this is the full list of the nominations. So they have 30 categories, which is a lot, right? 30 categories covering all sorts of, different specialties and creativity that comes with game making. So we are going to, just get into talking about each and every. But before we go into it, before we go into it again, right? This year, Deathloop is leading with about 9 nominations, right? We have Deathloop with 9 nominations. We have It Takes Two and Psychonauts 2 with 5 each. What are you thinking? Deathloop with 9, is it worth it? Is it just clout? I haven't played it yet. Have you?
I mean, I ran through a couple of demos of Deathloop. Deathloop is good. For someone that doesn't like first-person shooters, I kind of just like the feel. It's good. It's good energy on the game. They've got a lot of stages, and it sort of just plays sort of like Hades on Nintendo, where you're going on and off and on and off. So the person sort of just dies, comes back. So essentially a Deathloop. But it's a good game. Great graphics. Surprised it's got the number of nominations that it has, to be very honest. But it's a good game. Psychonauts is a great game. It's like the Ratchet and Clank for Xbox.
Ratchet and Clank.
I mean, no disrespect to Ratchet and Clank, because Psychonauts doesn't meet up, but it's a fair game to just sort of balance out, sort of give some equity across board and just make everybody feel okay. So it's a great game to be nominated anyway,
No shade. No shade at all. Do you think I'll like Deathloop? You know what kind of games are?
You will play it because I know how you are, but I don't know that you're gonna like. You're gonna play it. It's enjoyable, but I've told you several times off air, Returnal is what it is. I mean, you've been gaming Ghost of Tsushima for the past couple of weeks. So, but Returnal is where it is. Besides that, I would just say look forward to 2022. It's going to be a huge year for video games. There's a couple of stuff coming up. We're probably going to talk about it. So.
Awesome. All right, so let's get right into the categories we have. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the big one. Going straight for the big one, Game of the Year. Can you see my screen?
Absolutely.
Game of the Year for me is where you go to decide what you want to buy next or what you want to play next if you don't have it. Because for me, if you are nominated in the GMAs for Game of the Year, clearly there's something you're doing right. So we have Deathloop, we have It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank, and Resident Evil. Which of these have you played? Are you thinking? What did you? Sorry, so 3 questions, right? Which one have you played?
Go.
Were you thinking you would see in this category but you did not see, and not be here? As far as in your opinion, what should not be here? What did you see? What would you have rather see?
Look, so one of the games that I was really thrilled, I was really happy to see here was Ratchet and Clank. I mean, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank for years. It's a huge title. You know what I'm saying? But some of the games here are very surprising. Resident Evil Village is Resident Evil. It's Resident Evil. If you're going to put Resident Evil Village here, you might as well have put Last of Us 2. But then, you went for Resident Evil. That's fine. Capcom has had this franchise on lock for a while, but personally, I wouldn't have It Takes Two here. It's a great game, great, relationship solver. You guys come together to just sort of try to build yourselves back up, game about a married couple having issues, whatever. But it is a shock that Returnal isn't here. I mean, right. I'm looking at it. This is a travesty. I'm not even going to go into the fact that Ghost of Tsushima isn't here. They might have their reasons. It's a remake, whatever, director's cut. But Ghost of Tsushima, Returnal definitely should be here. The only games that stand a chance here: Ratchet and Clank, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread is a remake of a classic, big game. Currently playing Ratchet and Clank, Metroid Dread. I hope to get it back then once I finish my Hades, but. It Takes Two, Resident Evil Village out the window for me. For me, winner of Game of the Year, it's gonna be tight.
If you had to bet,
it's gonna be tight. I know. Look, I'm not a betting man, but I'm gonna give it to Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank. It's gotta be either of the two.
Really?
Yeah, there are not that many voting Nintendo fans who are gonna go out there. If I'm wrong, our next show, I'm going to be sitting out in the balcony with a winter jacket and nothing else on. But the truth is, this is what I'm going for. Knock on wood.
When the nominees came out, they had to shut away like a week after because people were just like, "Where is Returnal?" I haven't played Returnal. I want to. It's in my wish list. I'm buying after GOT. Ghost of Tsushima is my world. Yesterday, I finished Jean's Journey and I almost cried, End credits already. And I was like, no, so I'm going to play it like maybe 4 more times. But I was really surprised not to see it. And I think they have their reasons. And they have to come out to explain how the process works, how they pick their nominees, how they pick their winners. They get 100 or 200 gamers, play these things. They had to basically shalaye because people were obsessed that certain games were not in Game of the Year, especially Returnal.
See, Wendy.
I love, so I'm indifferent. But
let me tell you, the shalaye was a lot. It was a lot,
Okay. All right, so let's move to the next category as fast as we can. So who did you say you were staking for this one again? Remind me, because this one...
Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank. Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank. Metroid Dread is the close third for me. I know Resident Evil Village is never going to win it because great game, amazing graphics, but it doesn't just have that it doesn't have the appeal to grab that many gamers. Resident Evil has a specific crowd.
But remember, it's a voting award, right?
I can tell you for free.
What are people doing, right?
Ratchet and Clank is easy. It is the world. It is a staple. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm talking about myself, but I voted for Ratchet and Clank. But I'm telling you that Deathloop is the sort of game. It is perfect. IGN rates it high, other people rate it high. It is good, but Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank. The others, Psychonauts, no, it's just
awesome. Next up, we have Best Action Adventure. So we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread again, Psychonauts 2 again, Ratchet and Clank again, and Resident Evil again. What are we thinking? Best Action Adventure. For me, I love the adventure that comes Ratchet and Clank. Again, the only game I've played in category, so I can't really say much about the rest of them. Psychonauts, I think I might try now that I'm seeing that, it's I feel like it looks similar to Ratchet and Clank. So maybe when I'm done with Ratchet and Clank, I will go to Psychonauts. Marvel's Guardian of Galaxy, I have not even, I saw it. I even saw it on Black Friday. But It's here. So I always feel like I should have paid more attention, or I should pay more attention. But what are you thinking? Best action adventure. Who do you think is going to take it?
So I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, look, personally, I would go for. I would. Ratchet and Clank is a winner here for me. It's a winner. Guardians of the Galaxy is new. A couple of people just played it. They're like, oh my god, the dog that's like the commander of the station is like really adorable. Metroid Dread is a killer. So if I was to pick one, and I'm not going to cheat by picking two this time because 2 out of 5 is just like too easy, but I will go for Metroid Dread. And you know why? Because action adventure, Metroid Dread is an oldie but a goodie. So it's coming back. People have waited for it for a while on Nintendo. Used to be out back then on Super Nintendo. 30 plus, you can't miss it. So everybody just played Metroid Dread back then. I pre-ordered it on Switch. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm hoping that, look, it lives up to the hype. It's good. Psychonauts, I don't know. Like, Psychonauts is a good game. I think it's about these guys who control people's dreams. It's a feel good game. I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. You get what I'm saying? But
playing with dreams. How's that? What will your missions be? Go and give people nightmares?
No. I mean, so I didn't get into it. It's an Xbox game. And unashamedly, PlayStation, Nintendo. I've been rolling on those consoles all the years. Never owned an Xbox. I played PC, but not to the extent of getting on Game Pass or any of those things, Steam or whatever. But Ratchet and Clank, perfect. It's got the adventure, like you said. You hit it on the nail when you said you had the adventure. I'm going for Metroid Dread. And
for me, Ratchet and Clank, the look on the eyes is easy. The camera angles easy. It's just easy. Like it's just sweet. You start it and you don't want to drop it.
Absolutely, man.
All right. Next up, we have the best role playing. So they're looking at for the best game designed with the rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. So they have Cyberpunk 2077, Monster Hunter Rise, Scarlet Nexus, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise on my wish list. That's the only game again in this category that I'm aware of or I've been exposed to prior to seeing this list. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking? Who may take it? Which one have you played of these? And what do you think people are thinking? Because again, voting awards, right? What do you think is most popular, right? In terms of this category.
I would tell you who I'm gunning for, and it's this guy.
Tales of Arise.
It is this guy.
Yeah.
It is Tales of Arise.
Hang on, let me stop sharing. Do that again.
No. It is Tales of Arise for me. Tales of Arise. Because look, the fact is, it is the closest thing to Final Fantasy, and I'm a huge Final Fantasy buff,
Yes, you are.
Played from 6 to the recent title, 6 to 15, including 7 the remake, including the integrate.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So
they're in the best ongoing category as well. So I wonder how they're
the online
Fortnite.
Games.
Yes, against Fortnite, I don't know.
It's a no-brainer. But the truth is, Tales of Arise is pretty good. I'm actually very impressed with Monster Hunter Rise.
Okay.
It got a lot of talk in there when it got released. It's pretty decent. I played a bit of it. It's easy. It's nice. I love it. Haven't played Shin Megami. Got a couple of people talking about it. Cyberpunk is an atrocity. You know what I'm saying? It is a disaster. Okay, took too long to release. Finally came out. Disappointed everybody. It is,
including you.
Look, Wendy. I'm gonna be honest with you because you're a top gamer. I'm gonna say this. Look, I never bothered buying Cyberpunk because it didn't make sense for me to. The complaints were too much. I was always an IGN fix listening, and it was trash. Right. The only good thing about it was that Keanu Reeves was up on the face. I think he still is. Probably disappointed as I am, but Tales of Arise for me. I'll be disappointed, but if Monster Hunter gets it, great. But Tales of Arise for me.
Tales of Arise it is. All right. Up next, we have drum roll, best mobile game. Now, this
is you. This is you.
For me, it's a category that I keep seeing their ads, right? So League of Legends, for me, is popular, right? Pokemon, popular. Marvel Future Revolution, popular. What are we thinking? For me, I think it's the League of Legends. Apple recently released for the Apple Play Store their top most played games, and League of Legends won that, right? So for me, if already on iOS you have League of Legends taking it, I think I think it's an easy win for them. I have not, so I played it. To be honest, I didn't really. I'm not blown away. I'm not addicted to it, right? Like I have other games on my iPad I'm more addicted to than League of Legends, so I don't get it. Right? I get it, but it didn't catch me like that, Sha. But I know it's popular. I know people love it. Apple has said for them it was the most popular, most played game this last year. So me, I beg. There are other games, right? But it's popular.
I mean, you hit the nail on the head. League of Legends was. I mean, let's even start with Apple. They made billions of dollars from gaming, which means a lot of people are on that platform. They make more money than PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo combined, so they have money. And if they've got the stats, you're right, League of Legends is what it is, because everybody I know is playing it. Genshin Impact maybe, but it's an outside choice. Everybody else out. It hurts my soul for me to roll out Pokemon because I love Pokemon, but not in this category, And sadly, some of their game releases came outside of the contemplation of this award, so I don't know that they're going to get in. So League of Legends for me, it goes without saying. There's nothing to say. It is League of Legends. You're right. I give it to you.
I lost you for a minute.
Yeah. Can you hear me now, though?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you now. League of Legends.
I give it to you. It's League of Legends. It's League of Legends. It hurts me that it's not Pokemon, but this category now, it's got to be League of Legends. All true. You're right, 100. Right. League of Legends.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. Next, we have Best Narrative. Oh, gosh, again, Ghost of Tsushima. Before I go into Ghost of Tsushima, right? Best Narrative, we have It Takes Two, Life is Strange, True Colors, Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy again, and Psychonauts 2. I haven't played any of these. I'm currently playing GOT. They probably have the best reasons why GOT did not make the cut. I think it's because of its release and all of that fine print stuff. But the way they tell the story in GOT, the flashbacks, the future, the present, I feel so connected to Jane. I feel like I'm the samurai. You need to see my Amazon tag. I'm not even joking. I have ordered my full kit. Next time I'm playing on stage, I'm going to be fully kitted. The way they tell the story on me, the way they narrate it. In fact, and when you Google the character names in GOT, people have been Googling, is Khotun Khan real? Is this person real? Is Lord Shimra real? That's because people genuinely feel like these are the people that chased back the Mongols back in the day. That's how beautiful a story it is. The cinematography, the look and feel.
It is beautiful.
These guys that have been nominated and just leave GOT for now.
Wendy, I'm gonna say this. Look, you have a genuine reason to be begrudged, and I'm gonna give it to you. Personally, I've seen lots of stuff on Life is Strange. I don't know that I'm gonna play it, but I've seen lots of good things on it. I'm likely to play It Takes Two, but
I'm likely to play It Takes Two.
When I look at the best narrative, I think it's going to be a tight one between It Takes Two and Life is Strange. Deathloop is good, but the story is very ordinary. Shoot me. I would say that it is a very ordinary story. It's like playing Metal Gear Solid, but Metal Gear Solid for toddlers and but a comedy. So it's comical, watered down, but extremely fun. It doesn't have that depth you're looking for, and It Takes Two, Life is Strange, it connects. Guardians of the Galaxy is what it is. What are you going to tell us in the game that we don't know? Psychonauts, a game, but outside, But for me, Life is Strange and Square Enix on Life is Strange, they are really, really, really going into it. So Square Enix are the ultimate storytellers. They make fantasy. Right. So let's see, man. Let's see. I mean, it hurts me that Ghost of Tsushima isn't here. It hurts me bad. We should take like a moment of silence to just. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Beautiful, even to the end. Because I mean, I've done the end, the cutscene. It is so emotional, so beautiful. For me, I think It Takes Two, from what I've read, because again, I haven't bought it yet, it's on my list. What's delaying me is who will I play with, right? I wish I could play online with someone. Person has to be beside me. I feel like if many people haven't tried it, will you get the votes? You get what I mean? But again, I speak a lot about it. So yes, people are playing with people beside them. So let's see how that goes. So I can't say, and I think it will have a good story based on what I've read. And I feel like it connects with people story-wise, narration-wise. It's an emotive type game. So I think they have a good shot here. Yeah, I think they do. All right. Let's keep going. Next up, we have the best sports racing. Now my voice is going to reduce because the entire the very first video, I might not know this, Kaelo, the very first video I did on my channel, I said there is more to your PlayStation than FIFA, because
I know this because I actually saw that video.
Nigeria is such a FIFA country. I'm like, guys, ladies, there is more to PlayStation than FIFA. So for me to be seeing two, not one, two FIFA games here, I'm like, it's their category, sha. Oh, sorry, it's just one. It's F1, my bad. So it's F1 2021, FIFA 22, Forza Horizon 5, Hot Wheels Unleashed, and last but not least, Riders Republic. Riders Republic, for me, I think I'll try, right? Because I like racing games. I've tried, Need for Speed, Dirt 5. I currently have Dirt 5. I've tried, what else? There's 3, Gran Turismo as well. None of these, I've tried FIFA in my past life, because one day I was just curious. I'm like, let me just try this mindless game. And of course, that was very, very underwhelming game, I mean, I'd rather watch paint dry than FIFA.
Wendy, I'm going to say this.
I'd rather play the UFC games than play FIFA, okay? But yeah.
Let me tell you this, for real, only 2 games here stand a chance, and that's FIFA 22 and Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
FIFA 22 is extremely popular in Sub-Saharan Africa, where we are, and Europe especially. Here in London, people play it a lot. In Nigeria, people play it a lot. In Lagos, it is mad. And those are the places where you have a lot of gamers,
Yeah.
But I will tell you something about Forza Horizon. Xbox has done an unbelievable job marketing the game. Okay, people are buying it. Because it is their answer to Gran Turismo on PlayStation. Okay, so it is unbelievable. The graphics are crazy. People are playing Forza, and that takes me to a question I'm going to have when we talk about our golden category, which is the most anticipated. But talking about this category right now, I would go for FIFA because I love it, but I'm going to tell everybody to watch out because Forza Horizon might just make it. Everything else on this list is just the sort of thing you buy when it's on sale. It's got a discount. Somebody dared you to buy it. You lost your way to church and you ended up in a game store and you needed to buy something as an excuse. Everything else here is just. I'm not gonna
Right.
pay. I'm not gonna buy Hot Wheels a video game. I've got a
Mhm,
couple of Hot Wheels
mhm,
toys here that I'm gonna put under the
mhm,
Christmas tree for the
mhm,
girls. But look, none of these games come close to FIFA
mhm.
or Forza
And for
Horizon.
the yeah.
None.
Yeah. I think I see that, to be honest. I think I see that. Riders for me, I'm just curious. And again, is the kind of game I would buy on sale because it comes with something I'm buying. I don't think I'll
Yeah,
wake up and say I want to go and buy Riders Republic. So yes.
yeah.
Forza, I
Let,
would if I had an Xbox, but no, I don't. So yeah. Nothing here for me,
no, you don't
unfortunately.
for now. Because I know you when you're about to have like all the. There's so much of a gamer. You're about to have everything all up in there. So no, for
Ah,
now.
yeah, I feel like where I keep my PS5, there's not enough space for me to have all I want. But once I create that space, it's going to
It's
be
done.
amazing season. It's done.
It's done.
All right. So next we have the best fighting. No Mortal
Yo, we're gonna
Kombat,
spend like
Justice, Kiryu.
like I said, we're gonna spend like 5 seconds on this category because everything here is just like snooze fest. Look,
Bruh,
I'm hey,
going
look, I'm
on?
not even it is sad, man. It is sad.
Justice MK gone. No offense, but who are these people again? Nickelodeon, All Star Brawl. Okay. So SpongeBob, right? I'm assuming, the kid, this is probably, your daughter's, voting here because nothing here that I've tried. And I play fight. So I don't know what's going on.
The thing is, look, back then, back then, when Sega was the thing, Virtual Fighter was the game, and we played it. I played Virtual Fighter, okay?
Yeah.
But there's a generational gap in playing Virtual Fighter, and I'm seeing it again. Oh yeah, still made by Sega, and I'm thinking, oh, you're back. What's new? What's going on? What's going on over here? Nickelodeon All Star Brawl is Nickelodeon's answer to the Mario Smash Bros. Yeah, so they're trying to get into all that whole. I know there's a DC sort of like thing where they're trying to just get like DC and Warner Brothers, everybody like a Warner Brothers sort of fighting game. But all this is just disappointing because look, when you grow up on your Street Fighter, your Capcom games, your Street Fighter Alpha 2, you have your Tekken, your Bandai Namco games, your Soul Blade.
Tekken is solid.
When you grow up playing Mortal Kombat, when you grow up playing fighting games, I mean, even we take it down to the streets where we played like all the this hip hop fighting game back then, with your Ludacris and everybody, DMX and everybody. Those are the Def Jam Fighter. That's what it was called. Now you look at this. This is good. The fact that we're not appreciating shows that this is like.
I feel like they'll have. I feel like if I research more, they would have a reason why the games I'm used to are not here. But I also feel like MK is a classic. Tekken, Injustice MK is a classic, and it's done. I mean, they have recent ones, so I almost feel like they haven't stopped producing MK now. So I almost feel like they should have a.
I think,
regardless
but to be very honest, Wendy, I think this is also a reflection of what people are buying. So MK did MKX, and MKX was good, and they did MKXL.
XL, yeah.
And we didn't hear much about it. It's still MK. You can tell that look, people are leaning towards anime these days. If you see Arcane and everything, so Demon Slayer might carry this.
Right?
I'm telling you. Yeah, Demon Slayer might carry this. It's a good anime. It's going
the sad
good.
part of it is, let me now tell you something interesting. I feel like people like me would affect the votes and sway the votes, right? Because because I'm voting and I would obviously want to cast a vote in at least every category. Yeah. And when I look here, I would vote for what I recognize. And what I recognize would be Virtual Fighter, right? So I feel like people like me would not vote based on what they're playing or based on what should be voted on, but based on this category, I don't have anything. But this one, I know this guy's face, I'll just click vote. So there's a lot of people like me. Who knows? But I doubt there's a lot of people like me anyway, There's probably more people that are in love with every other game here than I am, so that's fine. All right, so let's keep it moving.
Yeah, live.
You said 5 seconds. That's the longest 5 seconds ever.
So I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see it.
This one is for me. Best sim strategy. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. So you have Age of Empires, you have Evil Genius 2, Humankind, Inscription, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Why I say this is for me is because Age of Empires is a game that I have been missing for like the longest. And it's a game that is going to make me buy another PC. I have to buy a Microsoft tablet or a PC or something because I keep trying to get on my iOS. I've tried all the hacks I've found possible. I'm able to play this game on any iOS device. I have to buy it.
It's not clicking.
I grew up playing it with my brothers. Do you know we would hook up? So back then we would hook up the desktop in the house, hook up to different desktops so that we could play, with each other. It was crazy. I love. It's the best. I dare say for me, it's the best strategy game ever made. I've tried to download everything else that is like it on iOS right now. I'm playing Dominations. Doesn't come close to Empires. Age of Empires for me is brilliant, and it's for me. Microsoft, they finish work. Voting Age of Empires 100%. I'm a mobile games person. Love mobile games.
Personally,
interesting. I haven't played anything else, but hey.
Personally, I can tell you that I have nothing to add. I played Age of Empires back then when I still gamed on PC. And I think it's going to win this category. Nothing to add. Microsoft Flight Simulator is an oldie. The game has been around for the longest time, but nothing on Age of Empire, man. I think Age of Empire 4, it wins this one.
I agree. Evil Genius, I'll try just because I see it here. But for me, Age of Empires, if I could vote 10 times, 100 times over Age of Empires, 100%. And drum roll for the category of the year. After Game of the Year, this is it. And it's presented by Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming is something I've subscribed to, haven't started because, again, GOT has me 100% at the moment. But Prime Gaming is something I want to get into. I am getting into. But most anticipated game for this year recognizes an announced game that has demonstratively illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. We have Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Starfield. Now, before I let you go in, I haven't played any God of War yet, but the anticipation, I know you're going to break my head for saying that, but the anticipation of God of War Ragnarok, I have God of War, I have it. When I see it, I'm like, Infamous Second Son, I'll play something else. But this God of War, the way I'm seeing it, it's like it's going to be the first God of War I'm going to play. Yes, embarrassing that it will be the first for me. But point is, for me that I'm even interested in God of War, I'm interested in Ragnarok. So yes, I'm anticipating God of War. The second one, after that, I think that would take it. If it's not God of War, it would be Elden Ring. Again, the noise I'm seeing, all of that, I think shoots. Because I know for you, what are you itching to buy? Let's start there.
I'm gonna get the first 3. That's for starters.
Okay.
All of them. I'm gonna get all of them. But I can tell you for free that Elden Ring is gonna win.
Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Elden Ring is gonna win because the expanse of Elden Ring, the open world level, the different people have been itching for a game like Elden Ring for the longest time. In fact, right now, I think it's ranked in terms of expectation level. So Elden Ring is going to take it. God of War, you have between now and 2022 to play and actually finish God of War. So Ragnarok shouldn't be the first God of War game.
I
You need to
mean,
play.
I'll
You
try.
need to actually play God of War. It is intense. It is
I
immense, and it is unbelievable. The depth of the story is crazy. The depth it goes in. Horizon Forbidden West follows up on Horizon Zero Dawn. Look, I love the game.
Mhm.
It is one of the best things that have come out of PlayStation. It is amazing and a half. The story is incredible. I see this game taking a lot of awards in the next Game Awards next year.
That's for which one now? That's for
Horizon Forbidden
Forbidden,
West.
right?
Horizon.
Right.
I see these three games, the first three games, taking a lot of awards and clearing a lot of awards. Zelda is a niche. Zelda is a niche game.
Yeah.
You need to be a fan of a fan of a fan to play Zelda. I mean, I played Majora's Mask. I played the old Zelda. I'm still playing Breath of the Wild. So, Zelda is a niche game. It is good. I am not anticipating Starfield. Bethesda Studio is one of the best, biggest studios out there. They are huge. They are massive. They are good. Starfield is a good game. I think it's coming out around September 2022. But because I don't game a lot on Xbox as much as I should, it's not something I'm anticipating, But there are gamers out there who can talk about it, who will say that it's going to be good. Because I know Bethesda, I know what they can do. They are fantastic. They are amazing. I know that it's going to be a killer. It's going to be one of the most, for Xbox players out there, they should just put pen and paper out there and get it, And who knows, maybe 2022 might be the year I cop my first Xbox just to be playing alternatively. Maybe I start playing Xbox alternatively. I'm hoping that happens. Unlikely, but for me, Elden Ring is the winner. It is the most anticipated game. Amazing. I don't think the world is ready for what Elden Ring is going to bring to it, and it's going to shift how gaming is viewed. So. And
I think you're right. I think that
play God of War.
I think for these games, you're right. It's in their court. It's their game to lose, because if you're nominated as most anticipated and you get released and you meet expectation, next year you'll be cleaning out nominations. So except you forehand, it's yours to lose, right? And another confession why I haven't played God of War. I play games vicariously through people. So I watch gameplays more than I actually play games a lot of times. I find myself watching hours and hours. So I feel like I've played it, I know the story. It's just for me to pick the part and play myself. That's the only thing missing. I watch a lot of gameplays. That's what defines what game I want to play next. That's what I do when I'm not playing games. I'm watching gameplays on YouTube. So technically, I've played God of War,
You've not played it. You've got to play it. You've got to play. You've got to play right next to Atreus. You've got to let Atreus release his bow and arrow. You've got to destroy. No, it is intense. It's intense. No, look. Wendy,
I hear you.
You have to play it, man. You have to play it. Must.
I hear you.
Must
So
play.
next, what do we have next? So next is actually an interesting category. All of them are interesting, but I mean, next, content creator of the year. Which of these guys are you watching? I mean, I signed up to Twitch. I go live once. I'm more of a YouTube content creator than I am a Twitch content creator. But hey, these guys are doing amazing work. These guys have strict schedules. Their gameplays are beautiful to watch. Almost seems perfect. Super happy that there's a category for them, and I'm rooting for Fusli. But let's see how it goes. What do you think?
I mean, personally, personally, who my favorite gamers are out there. But what I'm looking forward to is future categories with you in it. Because I'm saying, because look, these people are like they're great, they're good. Might have seen a couple of them out there on Twitch, but look, it's the gaming landscape is changing, and with spotlight more representation, and out there just getting the fact that there are people who are gaming in other parts of the world. and not just
Right.
not just the usuals. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in the next couple of categories, we're gonna put you in there, man. Wendy, we're gonna get you in on
Okay.
your.
Challenge
Hopefully, you would have played
accepted.
God of War. Hopefully,
Nice
but
one.
hey, yeah.
Okay. And that's like the wrap up of the categories I want us to run through. So now I'm just going to touch on, the awards in general. Looking forward to it. Again, December 9, December 10 for me in Nigeria. Looking forward to some
December 10
presenters.
here as well.
Reeves, Christopher Nolan, Gal Gadot, also going to be at the awards. We have the pre-show with Sydney Goodman, and of course the awards being hosted. So streaming December 9 on literally every platform you can think of: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live, co-streaming everywhere. So it's the pre-show is 4:30 p.m. with Sydney Goodman, 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 a.m. West African time. And the main show would be 5 p.m. Pacific time and 2 a.m. West African time. So, like they say, no sleep for the weekend.
Look, I'm going to be awake, right? I'm going to be awake with you, because it's huge. I think it's anticipated, and I watched clips of the last Game Awards. I couldn't be bothered to stay up for that one, but it was massive, and it's good that gaming is getting this much. It's a niche that is building up massively, and I feel like everyone who doesn't plug in at this point in time, it is what
Sorry,
it is.
bro.
It is what it is.
But I mean, thank you. You're going to say something?
No. Yeah, it's good. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Awesome. With the Mickey Mouse shirt. Kaelo, thank you so much for giving us your time today. See you again. Hopefully by then I'll have started God of War. Started, not finished.
You'll be midway. Because you're starting today.
Bruh, today though, I'm continuing duty today. Gosh, I think I'm going to take a pause because I'm playing it so fast. I'm playing it too fast. And I thought I was miserly. I really thought I was.
You got to switch to God of War.
I will. God of War, Returnal, and then for me it's God of War, Returnal, God of War, and what else? I have like 5 on my list. I'm going to try once I'm done with GOT. Quick one, the GTA. I remembered when you were speaking earlier about oldies. The GTA trilogy that just launched. I'm actually a huge GTA fan, but
I know you are. So you should be disappointed, man. Because Rockstar. I thought Cyberpunk's launch was the worst thing that could happen, to the planet before we got wiped out by aliens. But then before we get wiped out by aliens, we had to get hit by. What was that trash, man? The trilogy just ruined everything, But it makes me want to go back to my PS2 and play San Andreas one more time.
Right.
But
it's not that bad. It's not so wait. It's not that bad. I have someone playing it on IG with me, and he plays it. He shares gameplays. So if I think someone like me won't mind it because I'm a GTA fan, right? And for me to just be sweet, nostalgic. So if you are a fan, you won't be too angry. But if you just got into GTA from GTA 5 and then you see something, you're like, okay, let me try it once too. Don't bother. Just go to GTA Online and stay there, right? Don't bother. But if you love GTA, you play San Andreas, you play Liberty City, you played them. It's not a train smash. It's the same. Again, it's the same. They didn't promise too much, in fairness. They didn't promise. It's the same story, just upgraded for PS5. They didn't promise too much, in fairness. What were you expecting? It's the same story now. It's just adapted for PS5. It's just so you can relive it. It was done to be relieved. So again, all these English I'm speaking, I've not got it home.
I hear all you're saying.
I have to defend because
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. It's a hard no for me.
What if I dash you? What if I buy it and give you? Of course.
See, my 2021 to 2022 is booked
Here we
where
go.
gaming is concerned.
Here we go.
So
Here
I
we
don't have
go.
space for me.
So no space.
I can't slip it in there. There's nothing. I can't get in there. So I mean, kudos to Rockstar Games for the apology they put out there, trying to fix the bugs, but they need to fix a lot more, including their desire to make profits off people's desire to play their game. So they need to just lean back and give us GTA 6. Give us GTA 6. Put that
2023, I think. I checked the release. Is it 23 or late 22? One of the two. Yeah, September 22 or early 22.
It's not 2022. It's most likely going to be 23 or 24.
Yes, it's late. It's much later. And we've had GTA 5 for too long. It's been 2012 till now, bruh.
It's crazy.
So they had to put something out. But it is what it is. Again, thank you, Kate. Catch up with you.
Thank you, Wendy, for having me. It's always a privilege to be on your show.